everybody. So now I'm going to explain the root of masturbation and what really causes masturbation, the spirits involved and things like that. So when God actually sent Satan down on earth, okay, he sent him down with some fallen angels, okay. So we've heard of demons and things like that and spirits. So the spirits of lust and masturbation and things related to sexual impurity is actually two. There are more than two, but the main ones related to masturbation are actually two. That is the incubus and the succubus spirit. Okay, so the incubus spirit is the one that attacks women. That is, it's actually a male that, but he lies with women, like he sleeps with women. And the succubus is it's a woman. Okay, in the Bible sometimes they refer to her as a seductress and things like that, or a strange woman. Yes, so that is the succubus spirit that sleeps with men in their dreams, or sometimes when you're masturbating, that's the spirit that comes to lie with you. Okay, so so why masturbation? When or what happens when you masturbate? When you masturbate, you invite that spirit to you, either the incubus or succubus, depending on if you're a guy or a lady. You invite that spirit to you and it comes, because it's actually, they are even looking for, they are going to and fro looking for who to devour. So the moment they even see you in the act, they come to you, and as you're masturbating, he lies with you, he's sleeping with you. Because masturbation, people think is a thing of the mind, or because you're lazy, or you're idle, sorry, not lazy, that's why you're masturbating. Yes, I know that an idle hand is the devil workshop, but the main thing is because you've invited the spirits and they come to lie with you. And why do spirits lie with humans? Is it possible for spirit to actually sleep with humans? Yes, it is, and it's actually scriptural. Okay, so I'll keep some scriptures about how demons sleep with human beings or possess with humans. Okay, and yeah, so they can actually sleep with you, and when they sleep with you, their main motive is to impregnate you. When a succubus or incubus spirit impregnates you, it does not mean you get impregnated, like physical pregnancy. You get pregnant in the aspect that they will deposit their seeds into you. Okay, and when such spirit is deposited into you, sometimes you know that a person goes for deliverance, and when a person goes for deliverance, you go and they say, oh, he has this, they deliver you off from the masturbation or whatever spirit. You come back home and most of the time you hear of a relapse. Why do you relapse? Because they have sent the spirit that lies with you, demon that lies with you, away, but it has deposited the seed into you, and if the seed is not removed or it's not destroyed, it will still relapse, it will still come back and come to you. It's a seed that will make you want it more, want the crave for that masturbation more, crave for that spirit more, crave for the act more. And when you crave for it more, you invite it back to, it comes back to you, because when you masturbate or inviting, that's you opening yourself up to it, it comes back to you. And when it comes sometimes more stronger than the way it left. So then it becomes an even more serious spirit. Okay, so most of the time you talk to people who are actually in the act of masturbation, or who are suffering from who are addicted to masturbation and suffering from it. You hear, especially the guy, they tell you, oh, they had a dream where they were sleeping with the girl or sleeping with it. Yes, that is it. That is the spirit, the incubus or succubus spirit, revealing itself to you. Some do not, but most people actually do have that spirit. It's not just your mind hallucinating or things like that. It's more of the spirit is revealing itself to you through the dream, that this is it, and it's sleeping with you, and it's depositing things in you in the dream. Sometimes you become so weak that you can't even fight that spirit. Yes, so that is like the basic history of the incubus and succubus spirits. Okay, so example of things that happens to people: a spirit having sex or taking the form of another human being. Sometimes you go to the club and you see guys and you see some girls, especially, I'm talking as if I'm a guy now. A guy would see a girl and it's like, yeah, this girl, they be. You don't know where she's from, you don't know where she comes from, you don't know her house, you don't know anything. You meet her there. Some guys are so dumb to the extent that they will make this girl or tell her, oh, give me a blowjob. And some girls too will do it, not because she's a girl, a normal girl. You don't know where the person is from. Probably the person is a marine spirit, or the person is one of these spirits, and you allow the person give you a blowjob, and after she does that, she carries the spermatozoa away. Then years later, you want to give birth, and you cannot get your wife pregnant and things like that. Yes, probably that was a spirit that took the form of a human being and had sex with you. And most people, if you sit down and ask yourself, you actually have this problem of masturbation. You've actually had a dream of you having sex with a person in the dream before you start developing the act of actually masturbating. Yes, that's how it all begins. So that is actually the history of the masturbation and things like that. So two things that the spirits actually do when they impregnate you, that they steal your virtues and they plant their evil seed into you. That's their demonic seed into you. Yes. So now I'm going to explain the solution. If you know you have this problem, you're addicted and you can't talk to anybody, what should I do? Where should I go to? How do I set myself free from this spirit? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do next video. Thank you for watching.